All right, hello everyone, and peace of Christ, all of you. I apologize, we lost electricity here, um, and the good thing it did not take long before we are back on air. So please invite your friends and post the link everywhere you can. I did not post anywhere actually, just so the electricity is coming, and let us hope we will not lose it again. Uh, we were talking about how silly the verses in the Quran, and we will continue. The Quran speaks to us and says that if this book is not from Allah, Allah is the name of the God of Islam. And here we notice actually something very silly. If this book is not from Allah, I mean, first of all, when somebody says such a thing, he is assuming that every individual in this earth believe in Allah. And that again showing us how silly the author of the book. Because to say to me, if this book is not from Allah, as if you are saying to me that there's no Hindus, there's no Buddhas. So like, what if you say to somebody he's a Hindu, is this, if this book is not from Allah, what does that mean? I mean, so who, you don't believe in Allah anyway. You know what I mean? What the point of saying if this book is not from Allah, unless you are assuming that everybody in this earth believe in Allah? If I go and I say to somebody he is a communist, an atheist, a Christian, by the way, the Muslim, they will say to you, I can show you the word Allah in the Arabic translation Bible. This is a translation, this is a stupid translation. I say it loud and clear, this is stupid translation. So how you say if this book is not from Allah, shouldn't you say if this book is not from God? There's many naive people think that the word Allah means God. That's because you are naive. The word Allah already include the word God, and we explained to you many times before that the word al-lah, al in Arabic today is equal to the, but in the old languages, the ancient Aramaic, the ancient Hebrew, is as the following. Just to explain for those who do not know, al-lah, that is the name of the God of Islam. The word al is a word meaning God. Lah is the name. So when you say Allah, you are saying already moon, God, this is his name, or God Lah. And by the way, Al is not something have to do with the Arabic, even in the Hebrew. As an example, Israel was not Israel, it was Israel. Ishmael in the ancient Hebrew was not Ishmael, it was Ishmael, etc. Mikael, Gabriel, all of them. So in the moderate Hebrew, the AL became EL. So it was AL, is a word mean God, and then it became EL, which mean a word mean God. This is why until now there is many names even in the Hebrew they used to have, they still have the roots of the old language, like as an example, prophet Daniel, Yal. The word al either start in the beginning or at the end. As an example, we say that one of the names of Christ is Emmanuel. The origin is Emmanuel. Il can appear either in the beginning or it can appear at the end, depend in the sentence or the description. All right. So the God of Islam is Lah, and this is his name. And he is saying to us, if this is not from La, you will find a lot of contradiction. But this is a contradiction itself. The verse itself is silly and stupid. By the way, guys, for those who want to debate me, I come with better idea. Why we don't use Paltalk? Because this Skype is really stupid. I mean, I open my Skype, I find like 5,000 people saying to me hello. It's really stupid. There's no control of it. So if you get somebody want to debate me and he is qualified, we can use Paltalk the same as we did with Dr. Rohi. Paltalk is better and it's headache free. All right. And my name in Paltalk is as the following. Let us type it for you in the screen. As you see it in the screen, there's no space. And Christ's capital letter or small letter doesn't matter. In Paltalk, that does not matter. All right. Sorry, this is not correct. Hold on. Christian Prince, not Christ. Christian Prince. Christian Prince. Underscore Prince. All right. So this is the name in Paltalk. And don't start adding me in Paltalk just to say hi, because I will do the same. I will not answer. I'm just letting you know. I left Skype because it became so much and became silly and stupid. All right. So if we have somebody, he is qualified to debate me, we can use Paltalk, which have a good voice quality, and we can share text or links with that person, no problem. However, I don't open links from anyone send it to me. So if you always want to show me something, give me the reference and I will find it by myself. Now going back. If this book is not from Allah, you are assuming that I believe in Allah, and that is silly. I mean, how I'm going to present this verse to someone he is a Hindu? I say, hey, Hindu, hey, Christian, hey, Jews, hey, Buddhas, hey, atheist. If this book is not from Allah, you will find a lot of contradiction. Do you see how silly that verse is? Do you understand what I'm saying, guys? Are we following? How silly? This is very silly. This is very, very silly and very stupid. This is, you can say, if the whole world have one God and all of them believe in a God, his name is Allah, then that makes sense. Okay, if this book is from Allah, then that that's it. You know what I mean? Hey Fadi, how are you, Fadi? Hey Fadi, your God is a Trinitarian. Isn't it your God Allah? He says in the name of Allah, Ar-Rahman, Ar-Rahim. Why Allah cannot say in the name of Allah? And how can Allah say in the name of Allah if He is Allah? All your religion is based on in a Trinity. Allah, Jibreel, Muhammad. Is that a three or two or four? And silly, isn't it? Quran says that Paul is a great messenger of Allah. You donkey. Nice to meet you. Not room. Don't search for a Christian Prince room. You search for the Christian Prince ID, not room. In order to have a room, it have to be open. Do you see me open a room? Anyway, so Muslims are very, they have a very silly argument. All of your Islam is based on three. Even Jesus is a 3 in 1 in chapter 4 verse 171. Everything in your cult is based on three. Even your ablution is not approved unless you do wipe your hand 3 times, your face 3 times, your nose 3 times, your ears 3 times, and say Allah Akbar, Allah Akbar, Allah Akbar. Everything is 3 times. Which means Allah Himself will not accept your prayer unless you do things 3 times. So who is that Teuratanian? Very silly. Guys, Allah is a name, is not a name, you idiot. Nice to meet you. No, Allah is a name, you idiot. I challenge you to show me one Muslim says that Allah is not a name, you idiot. And Ar-Rahman is a name, you idiot. Do you want to show you the proof from the Quran, you idiot? Let's go to the Quran and get you busted. I never met a Muslim, he knew what his religion is about. Never met one, to be honest with you. They are the same as the Quran speak about them. They are the same as a camel carrying books, or the same as a donkey carrying books. Here we go. An example, chapter 17, verse number 110. Read with me, Abdul. Read with me. Does it say that Allah, He called Himself, those are names? Did Allah in the Quran says those are names? So you are saying that Allah is an idiot because you said those are not names, idiot. Which means according to you, whoever believed that those are names, he is an idiot. Which means you agreed that Allah is an idiot. Are you there, Fadi? Correct, guys? Isn't it him who says that Allah and Ar-Rahman and Ar-Rahim, those are not names? And the one who says they are, he is an idiot? Well, thank you very much. Allah is an idiot, we agree. Not only he is an idiot, he is the idiot of the village. Even you Muslims, how you even dare to say hello to me? I mean, you know that I can get you busted in a blink of an eye. How dare you? What happened to this guy, Fadi? Is he dead now? He's playing dead? Ism Fa'al Alam? A second ago you said it's not a name, you idiot. Now it is a name. Ism Fa'al Alam. Fa'al Alam. Fa'al Alam? What Fa'al Alam? Ism Fa'al Alam. And here, by the way, the story is more funny. Let us change the translation so we can show you how funny it is. Muhammad, he start using suddenly the word Ar-Rahman. Suddenly, in the middle of nowhere. Never before said Ar-Rahman. Never. The Arab, they say to him, hey Muhammad, who is Ar-Rahman? Are you worshiping two gods now? The only Rahman we know is Rahmanul Yamama. The guy which Muslims, they call him Musaylama the liar, just because he is a false prophet like their prophet. They call him the liar to make fun of him. Very trashy people making fun of a man just because they don't agree with him that he's a prophet. So they call him Musaylama the liar. The fact Muhammad the liar, and he stole the name from Musaylama. And the interpretation clearly saying that the people, they say the only Rahman and the God of Rahman we know is the guy who is Rahmanul Yamama. And I can show you the reference right now. So the word Rahman is stolen from that guy. The word Muslim, this name is Muslim. Muhammad, he stole the word Muslim from there. So he stole Ar-Rahman He stole Muslim. He stole Ar-Rahim. And now people, they are questioning him why you are changing the names of your God. And by the way, that's mean all the Quran is a false book, because if this is the verse first time Muhammad here he said he mentioned the word Rahman, so why all the Quran start with Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim? That's mean the Muslims they added. Again, it's a very silly book. Again, guys, for those who contact me in Skype, I'm not going to open Skype no more. If you want to send me a message, you can send it to me in Patreon. All right? If you want to send me a message, contact me in Patreon. And if we have a Muslim to debate with us, he can debate us using Paltalk. So, can I find something smart about this religion? Nothing. I mean, give me one chapter in this book. It's not funny. Look at this verse. The same chapter, chapter 17. Look how hilarious it is. I mean, this is a comedy, stand-alone comedy run by Muhammad. Anyone notice what the problem with this verse? Anyone notice what the problem with this verse? What is the problem with this verse? Guys, always if I lose connection, you know, just refresh the page and come back and check if I have live broadcast. Don't just go and gone. You know, I will never give up. Right? We lost electricity. We have a very bad storm here, flood. And I'm grateful I don't live in a flooded area, but the flood will affect the internet and the electricity. Anyone notice angel of messenger for a messenger? No, this is not here. No. Muhammad saying the reason he don't send messengers as angels because the one who live in earth are not angels. Do you see it? But there is a stupid problem here. Anyone knows what the problem? No, forget about send them down. Send them down, but supposedly they are in heaven. No. If Allah will send angels only if those who live in earth are angels, then who is Jibreel? Are you getting my point? CP is not helping ordinary Muslims to come to Christ anymore. Marcel, I don't care what you think, and I think you see, I am not celebrity because how you say such a thing if nobody knows even who I am? You are just a silly, stupid, silly person. Do you even know who I am? How I can be celebrity? Have you ever heard of a celebrity? Nobody knows who is he. I mean, how silly even the statement. People, they have a little brain. I mean, tiny chicken brain. Chicken, you know chicken brain? Chicken brain. How Christian Prince became celebrity if nobody knows who is he? In order for me to be celebrity, I have to show myself, go in TV, show myself in camera, and then people, they know me. Wherever I go, people know who I am. But you are an idiot. Because I don't want to be celebrity. Nobody knows who I am. If I see you in the street and your shoulder touch my shoulder, you will not even know that this is me. So how silly. And if I am not helping normal Muslims now, I'm helping who? Like somebody told you now, the scholars of Islam are just sitting listening to me 24 hours because I am celebrity and they are celebrity. The whole point, this is a Muslim statement, by the way. is to make you believe that Christian Prince is not doing a good job. He's a bad person. He's just a celebrity. Yeah, take selfie with me. One of the problems I have in my life, I suffer, to be honest with you, and I suffer from stupidity. There's one thing I hate. I don't care really about the food I eat. I eat anything, but stupidity is amazing. So a Muslim, he try to discredit you, like he will say Christian Prince is not being a good person. A Christian Prince, look, let me show you what this potato he said. Because they don't want you to listen to me no more. All right, we took a snapshot so we can show you. Even though we'll change this topic, our topic, but I like to get stupidity busted. It's my hobby. What I can say, I cannot resist. Here we go. We make you famous. CB is not helping ordinary Muslims to come to Christ by talking to them anymore. Now CB became celebrity and instead interested in talking only to a big Muslims. CB is news Shabir Ali. So I'm talking to who now? You idiot donkey. I go, if I am what you are saying, I will go once every few months if somebody want to debate me. Not every day. Every day, not only every day, many times. In the last 24 hours, how many times I went online? Mr. Celebrity Donkey. Do you see how much celebrity I am? To the point I go many times online to talk to you. Stupidity. Don't get married. Please don't get married. Either I don't know if you are a male or a female, because either way your spouse will commit suicide. And this is one of the reasons, by the way, I am still single. I mean, I am afraid that one day if I get married and then I find that the women I married to is like that. I mean, this is the biggest disaster will be. What I will do then? Yeah, I'm talking to Christians as if Christians are not a human. Why I'm talking to Christians, you donkey? Is the one who is allowed to come here is only Christians? Anyway, we gave you too much space. You don't deserve it. Go and find the husband in your size. Somebody fool. Now, say if they were settled on earth, angels walking about in space and quiet. I mean, this is, by the way, peace and quiet. I mean, the translation sometimes is really, but we would let it go. Then we should certainly have sent them down from heaven, angels as for messengers. But isn't it all the angels Allah He sent down, they are messengers? Isn't it the Muslim, they say Allah He sent to Mary His spirit, and they say that spirit was Jibreel? Are we listening, guys? Are we listening? Isn't it the Quran says Allah He sent His spirit and appeared to her as a perfect man? As what? As a perfect man. Okay. Well, is Mary an angel? Is Muhammad an angel? Because you will not send messengers unless there is angels. You will not send messengers from the angels unless angels live in earth and they are walking with their feet as men. But that is a contradiction, because Muhammad, he saw Jibreel with 600 wings, you remember? And Muhammad is not an angel. So the messenger Jibreel was not a messenger. So what he was? The cook? Do you see, guys, how easy it is if you think deeply to discover stupidity in every verse in this book? Do you notice? I'm very serious. Do you notice how easy it is to find how stupid this book is? This book destroyed Muhammad, destroyed the whole Quran. This verse, because if Muhammad he's just a man, Allah he just said he will never send angels in the earth to be messengers unless the one who live in the earth are angels. How silly, how stupid. Anyone? How are you? Explain Islam. Explain Islam. Why you wanna call me princess? Is it me who piss like a woman like your prophet? Is it me who put eyeliner 3 times like your prophet? Is it me who kiss a man down his belly like your prophet? Is it me who suck the tongues of men like your prophet? Is it me who color his hair red? He wanna be a redneck like your prophet? Is it me who receive Quran in the book of his wife like your prophet? So why you wanna call me princess, not a prince? Hello? I mean, look who is talking. Look who is talking. Not only that, isn't it your prophet? He said that my cousin he did rape me. Challenge me. Let me do it to you in Islamic version. Silence me. Show me. Answer me. Allah pray for, not to. Are you happy now? Did the cousin of the prophet did rape the prophet? Hello? She agrees. See, he said yes. Yes, the prophet he was raped by his cousin. Thank you. If we ask those Muslims in the text, okay, any of those things, why your prophet is doing that? I mean, why your prophet he pissed like a woman? Okay, why your prophet he wear his wife clothes? Why Allah never rescind Quran unless he is in his wife clothes? Why Muhammad he put eyeliner 3 times every day? Why Muhammad he forbid women from taking hair from their face, but he take hair from his face? Why Muhammad he kiss men down their belly? I mean, is that a hobby? Is that something normal? Hello? So I don't know. At least be serious. And I don't care if you call me prince or princess, because it's not you who decide my gender. And by the way, what's wrong with being a woman? I mean, if God made me a woman, if whatever God he made me, I will be. What the problem? Do you think you're insulting us? Yeah, you think so. But obviously, you are insulting your mother. Are you saying that your mother, because she is a woman, she is a bad person? In fact, yes. Muslims believe that women are the most evil creatures Allah he created. And Muhammad he taught the Muslims that all women are whore because of their grandmother Hawa, which is Eve. Read carefully with me, and this is Sahih al-Bukhari. The Prophet said, we're not of Bani Israel, the children of Israel. Meat would not decay. Muhammad he claimed the reason you are having refrigerator because of the Jews. If there's no Jews, brother, we have no need for a refrigerator or a freezer, brother. True story. And if not for Eve, no woman would ever betray her husband. Do you see it, Abdul? So according to your prophet, your mother is a bad woman For all women are the same, and they are a copy paste of Eve. What do you say, Abdul? Any Abdul? Abraham marry his sister. I can show you that Abraham he married his sister in Islam. You want to challenge me? I mean, the Muslims are a bunch of idiots. They do not even know what is written in their books. You see, I never saw a Muslim. A Muslim is like a guy who think he is adult, but he is carrying his ass is inside a big diaper. Now, do you want to challenge me to show you that according to Islam, Abraham he married his sister? Hello? Who hello? Donkeys. Donkeys in, donkeys out. This is a new religion. You're a prophet. He said that Abraham he lied in three things. Do you know what are they? The three things. One of them he said that my wife is my sister. You donkey. And the one who said is that is your prophet. I want you to say whoever believe in that he is a donkey. Say it. Please say it. Please. Not please. Please. Let me type it for you in our Arabic language. Please. Not please. Huh? Brother, I want you to say please. I'm typing in Arabic. Hold on. Please, brother, says whoever believe in that is a donkey. Can you say that, Abdul? Please. Hello? Yamma mia, yamma mia. Donkey mute, donkey silence. Donkeys. I mean, I mean, look at this God Allah. He sent them the lowest IQ ever in history to defend his prophet. What are you saying, CP? I'm a medical doctor. So what if you are a medical doctor? The situation nobody can solve. It's very complicated. No doctors in the earth can fix it. Too much camel urine. Who need a doctor now? We have a prophet. He is the best doctor in earth. You know, a guy he came to him, his brother is dying. He said to him, let him drink honey. The guy he came back to him, he says, my brother is dying, man. Obviously, you have a diabetes. Rob, you want to debate me, brother? Who are you, Rob? Rob, are you a Muslim scholar? Are you somebody? Are you something? Or you are just a robe? If there is any Muslim scholar, he think he knew. Please let me know. I will be happy. I will call you. Make an account in Palto. Give me your account, and I will text you, and we will make a live call. CP, Moses was the uncle of Jesus. Yeah, according to Muhammad, yes. Moses and Aaron and Mary, they are brothers and sisters from one man. His name is Umran. According to the historian genius Muhammad, peace upon him. And as you know, if Muhammad peace upon him, he says such a thing, it must be true. I mean, who knows better than the prophet? He know all the history. Anything is hiding, Muhammad, he knew it, including how the baby is made. How the baby is made? Anyone remember? Okay, let me ask you a question which nobody knows save a prophet. How long the sperm stay inside the mother, inside the women? How long the sperm stay alive, having fun? Where is the medical doctor? Are you there, medical doctor? According to Dr. Muhammad, and you know Dr. Muhammad is very famous, he's very well known. I mean, when the drop of semen remain in the womb for 40 or 50 days. I mean, who can come with this unless a genius? How he knew? How he knew this? I mean, just be honest, think about it. In the Muslim website, they say to us the following. Let me show you what they say to us. Miracles of Quran. Miracles of what? Of Quran. Okay, nice to meet you. The Quran, the book of Islam, contains scientific knowledge, brother, that could not have been known 14 years ago. Brother, how he knew that? I will tell you the secret how he knew that. Allah. I mean, come on. Allah told him. Allah is the only true God. He taught him that the sperm stay inside the woman womb for 40 to 50 days. Depend on the length of the, you know, I mean, how long the vacation is. You know, sometimes like your boss give you only 40 days. Sometimes he give you 50. Anyone? We don't use Skype anymore, guys. Don't give a Skype. Don't give a Skype. We don't give a Skype. And we will debate only those who have knowledge in Islam. Don't give a Skype. I don't open it no more. That Skype is gone. Don't text me in Skype. Don't add that Skype. I will not even open it. All right. Yeah, if you are a Muslim scholar, you want to talk to me, we can talk in Pal Talk. It's better than Skype. Anyone? How your prophet he say such a thing? Hmm? Any Muslim? You know, by the way, I remember before I became a baby, I was a sperm, me myself. And I remember I took some selfies, but I cannot remember where I lost the phone. I think the nurse who did delivery, I think she stole the phone or something when she grabbed me out. It's a hadith. So what if it's a hadith? Huh, guys, look at this guy. It's a hadith. So what? All your religion is coming from the hadith. Islam is nothing without the hadith. Is it this is sahih? It is sahih, brother. This is sahih Muslim. So what the problem? I'm very scared. Don't you see I'm still not married? This is why I'm because I'm scared. I'm scared because the Quran said that women they have a breast testicles. Aren't you scared too? Aren't you scared to get married and you go to the bedroom and your wife, supposedly she is a female, she take off her clothes and she take off her bra, and then instead of seeing a nice breast, you see what? Big huge balls. Is that Quran or I'm lying, brother? Is that Quran or I'm lying? Hmm? Say I'm lying. Say I'm lying. Please say I'm lying. Say it. Say it. It's okay. It's halal. I mean, you have to say to Christian Prince anything he say. You have to say la lying. It's halal. This is the only thing halal in Islam. Never answer a question. Never go serious. Never be honest. But say lying. Hmm? Chapter 86, verse number 6 and 7, Quran. And this is the book of Ibn Kathir, which Muslims you like. And by the way, I confirm Ibn Kathir is a big fat liar, and all his interpretation is made just to defend Islam, to lie. But let us see, even with the lies Ibn Kathir he made, it's enough to prove Islam to be false. Ibn Kathir explained to you the Quran, chapter 86, verse number 6 and 7. He says that a human being is created from, actually this is the Quran, not him, gushing forth. So it's a gushing forth water. What is that gushing forth water? Meaning the sexual fluid that come out of bursting forth from the man and the women. So it's a gushing fluid of sexual fluid from the men and the women. يخرج من بين الصلب والترائب, proceeding from between the backbone and the ribs. Nice to meet you, ribs. Hey, backbone. According to Allah, the man have a sperm coming from the backbone. Allah never heard of something called balls. Backbone, backbone. What do you wanna do? What do you wanna do when Muhammad come to you? Meaning the backbones of the man and the ribs of the women. Referring to her chest. Are you there, Abdul? So your Dr. Muhammad is explaining to us how the baby is made from a gushing fluid gushing fluid, which is a sexual fluid, which is coming from the backbone of the man and the ribs of the women. Yeah, actually, this is where the song is coming from. The song, you know, like backbone, backbone. What you gonna do? What you gonna do when I do eat you? Backbone, backbone. Because if you eat backbone, obviously you have a lot of power for sperm, brother. Yeah, this is the Eve Quran. Huh? So what we will do now, is it true really that the man have a backbone which generate the sperm? What is the name of the scientist? He said that. Let me give you his name. There's a Japanese Dr. Zakir Naik, he will explain that to you. Brother and sister, there's a person in the internet, his name is the Prince, and he always accused the Prophet, and he said that the sperm is not coming from the backbone, and I can prove it to you. I trained the Christian Prince to break his backbone and to be able to have babies. He will not be able, because simply all the sperm is going to come from the backbone. But because the Christian Prince is a coward, and he will not try that thing to prove to us that this is true or not. What? Uh-huh. Yeah. I mean, if you don't believe that the backbone, prove to us that the backbone is not the source of a sperm. Break your backbone and let us see if we can have babies after that. And the funny, his name is Dr. Zakir Naik, which is make it more hilarious. Brother sister, the best doctor in the world, his name is the Prophet Muhammad, and he knows everything. As an example, the Prophet Muhammad 1400 years ago, he said that if you go to the bathroom, you have to take your peanut 3 times. And according to scientists, and I know him very well, he's from Japan, he said if a man don't take his peanut 3 times, he is going to be in danger. And they made a study that men who take it 4 times, they will break it. And right now there's a lot of people, they have a broken penises because they take it 4 times, not 3 times as the Prophet said. You have to shake it 3 times. So if we shake it 4 times, we will break it. This is your scholar. And always, guys, they name for you names of doctors, etc. Those doctors either not exist or they never say anything. As an example, they said George Bernard Shaw, brother. He said the George Bernard Shaw. He said if the Prophet Muhammad was exist today, brother, he can solve all the problems of the world while driving his coffee in the morning. Okay, what book of George Bernard Shaw says that? Brother, can you show me the book of George Bernard Shaw when he said that? Which book? Unbelievable. They lie, they fabricate. After Christian Prince he died, they will say Christian Prince, brother, before he died, brother, he said shahada. He put his finger up, not the middle, no, not this one, the other one. He put his finger up. No, brother, not this one too. This is for the big booger. No, yeah, brother, this is one. Yeah, this is for booger to the same time. Okay, we can use it for booger, or we can say it for shahada, brother. Brother, there is witnesses, brother. When Christian Prince was in the death bed, he put his finger up, brother, and he said the shahada, brother. And I am a witness. Yeah. The witness for nothing. Hmm? Any Abdul? So this is the Quran, silly book. It is silly. Any Abdul? Okay, let us make a challenge for Muslims in the chat. Who is a Muslim want to choose for us a verse in the Quran and he challenge us to answer it? What do you think, guys? A verse of your choice. Any Muslim? Give me the most strong verse, brother. Who can do so? Hello? Hmm. Hold on. A Muslim Abdul. Hey, Rob, what is Matthew 13, 32 for you, brother? What the problem, brother? Do you have something to say, Mr. Rob? Just to show you how Muslims are copy paste, brother. If there is something you want to say to us, brother, what if I show you the same verse in the Quran, Mr. Rob, and that will prove to you that you are certified donkey, brother? If I show you the same as it says in Matthew 13 in the Quran, Rob, are you going to admit that your prophet is a donkey then? Guys, he is claiming that Matthew 13:32 is a mistake. What if I show you that in the Quran, you idiot? Hello? Hello? Are you there? Unbelievable how stupid they are, brother. It appears in 2 chapters in the Quran that Allah says that even this is the smallest in the creation of Allah. To the point, even if justice in the weight of that, he will do it. Do you see it, Abdul? Hello? Hello? Is your God Allah? Copying Jesus, brother? Are you the robe? Set us. You see why they come here and they become certified donkeys? Hello? Bad boy. What you gonna do? What you gonna do when CB come for you? Chapter 31, verse number 16. Not only from what, not only once, twice in the Quran. Read with me. Donkeys, certified donkeys. Who's next? Who's next? Hello? Big mouth, smaller brain. By the way, I always say donkeys. I want to apologize to donkeys. Donkeys are smart. I don't know if I tell you this story. Uh, once we went to villages in the mountains. We are a bunch of kids, like teenage, you know. And then the villager, he said to us, you will lose your way when you come back because all the mountains look the same. So take the donkey with you. And we laugh at him. We said, what? Take the donkey with us for what? He said, when you want to come back, just let the donkey and follow him. you cannot you cannot follow a Muslim. You cannot follow a Muslim. He will take you to you know, Muslims in Indonesia, they were praying in the direction of Mecca, which is in Libya, for more than 400 years. They just discovered that lately, that they are praying not to Mecca, they were praying to Libya. But thank you to American GPS, brother. If not the American GPS, brother, they will be praying until now to Africa instead of praying to Mecca, brother. So we let the donkey, and the donkey that lead us in shortcut to go home. I'm telling you, donkeys are smart. But look what Muhammad said about the Muslims regarding donkeys. Muhammad, he said, Muhammad SAWS, what is that? Is that like a music band or something? Is that copyright like a corporation? I don't know what is that. Maybe this is in Arabic like corporation, brother. Said, does anyone knows? Does anyone? Does the one who raises his head before the Imam not fear that Allah may turn his head into a head of a donkey? I mean, here you feel like Buddha is talking, the wise Buddha. Buddha, how are you, Buddha? Buddha, learn some well, you know, what is the guru of India? Hey, the guru of India, the guru of philosophy. Learn the wisdom, brother. Bring your guru. What is the love guru we saw in the movie? Huh? The love guru? Come, love guru. Learn from Prophet Muhammad the wisdom, brother. If you raise your head before the Imam, brother, Allah will make your head the head of a donkey. Yeah, I promise I will explain. Okay, good, you remind me. Remember, guys, we said we will explain how the five prior they came to existence according to Muhammad. Oof. To make the story short, this is a short story. When Muhammad he went to the seven heaven 11, in the top of a donkey have no wings. Anyone knows why the donkey have no wings? Anyone knows why the donkey which carried Muhammad has no wings? Anyone knows? Because the donkey, sorry, donkey. The heaven of Allah is connected to earth. There is 7 ways to go to heaven, but Allah opened them only for His prophets. The message of Allah said, Allah the Mighty, the Supreme, enjoyed 50 prayers upon my ummah, which means my nation, and I came back with that until I passed by Moses, and he said to me, what has your Lord enjoyed upon you, your ummah? I said, he has enjoyed 50 prayer on my ummah. Musa said, go back to your Lord. Okay, let me make it. I'm not doing it correctly. Sorry, I apologize. I'm not in the mood today. We are talking about an Arab and a Jew. The conversation will be totally different. Muhammad, he went to the 7th heaven, and Allah, he gave him an order to pray 50 times. But how he gave him the order, nobody knows, by the way, because Muhammad did not talk to Allah. So in his way back, Musa was sitting in the way, waiting for him. So Musa says to Muhammad, Habibi Muhammad, Habibi Muhammad, where you been, Muhammad? Muhammad said, I was visiting Allah. And why you asking, Musa? Musa, he said to him, and Habibi Muhammad, what your Allah, what are your God Allah he enjoyed you to your nation, which means what orders he gave them? I said, he gave me order to pray 50 times. Musa said to him, Habibi Muhammad, Habibi Muhammad, go back to Ghair Gordo, Habibi. Habibi, you cannot pray 50 prayer. Go back to Agha and do bazaar with him. Do bazaar. You cannot ask, you cannot pray 50 times prayer, Habibi. Use your brain. You are an Arab, always you do that, Arab. Muhammad, he listened to this. Oh, this is a Jew. He's smart. He must be right. So he said to Musa's, okay, Musa's, I'm going to go back to Allah and I'm going to ask him to give me a discount. So Muhammad, he went back, and Allah, he reduced the prayer, and then he came back to Moses, and Moses asked him the same question. Habibi Muhammad, what happened with you, Habibi? Muhammad, he said to him, Allah, he make it 40 prayer. Musa said, Habibi Muhammad, Habibi, 40 prayer? You cannot pray 50 prayer, brother Habibi. Habibi, you have to go back to Allah asking for discount, Habibi. 40 prayer? Are you crazy, Muhammad? How you can pray 50 prayer? You have to eat, you have to shit, you have to have sex, Habibi. You have to do bang bang to Aisha, Habibi. How you can go for 40 prayer and 50 prayer? Go back to Allah and ask him for discount, Habibi. So Muhammad, he went back to Allah as Moses asked him, and then he said, go back, Habibi. So this process keep going. Muhammad, he go, Moses, he stop him, he asked him the same question, Habibi, how many prayer? So the 50 became 45, 40, 35, 30, 25, 20, 50. Unbelievable. Until at the end he came back to Moses, and Moses approved. He came back to Moses and he told him, he gave me 5 prayer. Moses, he said, this is okay, this is logical. Habibi Muhammad, now you can pray for Allah for prayer. So even the prayer of the Muslims was by a Jew. It was fixed by a Jew. Allah was a fool, Muhammad was a fool, Moses was a smart. Who wanna answer that? Who wanna answer that? Why Allah giving Muhammad 50 prayer if that will not work? And who is Moses to correct Allah? And why Muhammad do not know that this is not right? Why he need the Moses to tell him? Miraj? What Miraj? You mean Mi'raj? I don't know, what do you mean? Any Abdul? So this is the story behind. And by the way, I gave you the short story because the hadith is very long. I mean, this is like 7 8 pages story. But I choose for you this hadith, which is summarizing to make the to cut the crap, as they say. So from 50 prayer, have you ever heard of a God he's doing bazaar with his God about how many prayer? He go back, forward, backward, forward. I mean, how boring. Hey Muhammad, what do you want? Allah, come on, Musa. Allah told me, Allah Musa told me that 50 prayer is too much. Allah, he said, the Jews, Musa, he told you that. Musa is smart. Okay, I will make it for you 45. Muhammad, he go back. He see Musa. And Musa says, Habibi Muhammad, are you stupid, Habibi? Habibi, Habibi, if you ask Bibi Netanyahu, Habibi, he will tell you this is impossible, Habibi. Habibi, even Ariel Sharon do not this is impossible, Habibi. What's wrong with you, Habibi? So from 50 to 5, do you Muslims even use your brain? From 50 prior to 5 prior, and the reason to reduce the prior, it was Moses. Isra al-Mi'raj. No, my friend, you see, the story of Isra al-Mi'raj is a very stupid story, because even the Quran never said that Allah he took Muhammad to the 7 heavens. If you go to the chapter of Isra, it says that Allah he took him to the farther house of Allah, which is supposedly the Muslim, they say this is the mosque of Al-Aqsa. Nowhere it says he took him to heaven. Read it. I mean, just to show you how silly Islam is. If Muhammad he claimed that Allah he took him to heaven, shouldn't he mention that in the Quran? Do you know what I mean, guys? Guys, do you understand what I'm saying? Which is more important, to go to Jerusalem or to go to the heaven? Okay, show me where in the Quran it says Allah he took him to heaven. Here we go. This is the chapter of Isra, and this is the only verse speaking about that. Nowhere. Crazy, stupid. No, not in the Quran. Nowhere in the Quran. This is the only thing the Quran says. Allah he took him in a journey of night, which nobody see, nobody witnesses. Always things happen at night, you know. By the way, yesterday, just to tell you, but don't tell anybody, because always we Arab, we do things at night because we do not want witnesses, for we are very humble. Yesterday at night, brother, I killed 40 lions and 70 wolves, and I ate them for a snack and barbecue in the back of my yard. And don't tell me why I did not take pictures, because it was so dark. Hello. And there is no witnesses as usual. Even his wife, she was not there. Anyone? No, you see, did you notice I said 40 million, 40 lions? I did not say 40, because the prophet he says 40 days the sperm, you know. Muhammad always is stuck with numbers like 40, 70, you know, Alibaba and the 40 thief. Yeah, in Islam, if you have adultery, you need to have 4 witnesses, but such an amazing miracle, no witnesses. Hello. Any Abdul? Who's a Muslim would like to show us something intelligent in the Quran? I give up. Honestly, I give up. I cannot find something smart in this Quran. Hmm? Any Abdul? And again, I remind you, all Islamic translation for the Quran is fake and it is stupid and it's far away from reality. Guys, why the Jews are bad according to Islam? Anyone knows why? Anyone knows why the Jews are bad according to Islam? Is that because they are bad or because Allah make them bad? Let us guess. Hmm? Take this verse and save it in your reference. In chapter 17, verse number 4, Allah said, we decreed, which means we made it a fate. That's it, it's a destiny, that you Jewish people, you will be bad twice. So what is the fault of the Jews if Allah decide that they will be bad and they will mischievement twice? Do you know what decreed mean? What decreed mean? This is the Muslim translation. Hmm? So it's the fault of who? It's the fault of Allah. The Jews are not bad. It's Allah the bad. Do you see it, Muslims? Right? You know, Rob, you are just a kid. You know, we answer you. You are a copy paste, and everything you say here, we can get you busted from your Quran. But you know, you are just trying to take us away from our topic. Do you see it, guys? The Muslims, because they are copy paste, they nobody want to use his brain. Okay, let us say the Jews are bad to you according to what you say, you believe, right? But Allah who made them bad, if they are. So who is the bad person? Allah. And by the way, why the Jews are bad? What's wrong with them? Be honest, all of you Muslims, you love to live in Israel, not to live in the Palestinian Islamic territory. What you Muslims you do to your country, if you have one? Like, what do you do usually? What do you do? Saudi Arabia, after having incredible amount of money from oil for more than 80 years, until now they don't have a sewage. Until now, more than 80 to 90% of the population do not know how to write, how to read. Saudi Arabia became the most popular country of AIDS. This is what the money did to you. While other nations, they are building and reaching the moon, you Muslims are marrying more women and bringing more maids from Indonesia to rape them in Saudi Arabia. 1,200 servant maid from Indonesia, they got disappear in Saudi Arabia in 1 year and they got killed. 1,200. And they say to you Islam is the best religion and it's a way of life. Do you see how good the way of life is? You do not know that? Search. Prophet Google is there. Even the government of Indonesia forbid Indonesian women to work again in Saudi Arabia because of that. And look what they do. Those poor Indonesian, regardless of who they are Muslims, they are Christians, they are Buddhists. I mean, people are human, they want to live, they are poor people, you know, nothing wrong with work. People, they want to support their family, so you work as a maid only because you cannot find different job. That's mean you are very poor. So they bring him over to Saudi Arabia. Right away, when you go there, they take the passport from you and they hide it. That's it. You became their prisoner. And you are a female. You cannot even go on the street alone. You cannot even call anyone. You cannot talk anyone. You cannot meet anyone. Nobody can visit you. And then they start raping you one by one. All the male in the household, the father, even the grandfather, even the neighbors, any friends of the owner of the house, you bring them. I have a slave, I have a slave, I have a servant, because in Islam it is halal. And then this woman, she get a breath that she have a baby now. She will have a baby soon. So what will do? We want to get rid of her. So what they do, they take her and they kill her and they throw her in the middle of the nowhere in the desert. Saudi Arabia is more than 1,000,000 kilometers, which means if they dump you in the desert, you will be lucky to be found as bones after 20 years, if they found you. And they make a report that our maid, she ran away. She stole our jewelries and she ran away. She stole our jewelries and she ran away. And who is going to believe who? The master or the poor Indonesian women? They will believe the Saudi, because they knew the game. Have you ever heard of 1,200 murder? The police could not find one case. And who is the one who did the crime? It's impossible. So when you see what happened to Jamal Khashoggi, right? This guy is not a maid. Do you remember Jamal Khashoggi? Is he a maid? He is not. He's famous. He work in Washington Post. He is an ex-terrorist. He's an assistant of the prince. He was in the Saudi intelligence. He worked in the Saudi embassy. I mean, this guy is all over the place. Even this guy, he went to the embassy, they cut him pieces, they made him shish kebab. Until now, they cannot find his body. This is why I say anyone who go and work in Saudi Arabia, you are seeking your death. Because they can accuse you of anything, anytime they want. We Christian, we should not hate. Yeah, we don't hate, Mr. Elderly. Do you hate Elderly Morris? Do you hate yourself? We are saying the truth. Do we hate? So if we say in Saudi Arabia this is what happening, that's mean we hate? Is that your logic? We hate violence. We hate lies. We hate the crimes. The Indonesian we are crying for, they are Muslims too. Those maids, most of them, they are Muslims. Maybe 95% of those women who get killed are Muslims, because Indonesia is a majority Muslim country. So we are talking about victims who themselves they are Muslims, or the majority of them. The Saudi are not Islam. Why? Isn't it your prophet he chop a woman when she is alive two pieces? Guys, Saudi are not Islam. So who is Islam? Your prophet is Islam? Let me ask you, if a person he killed a slave in Islam for insulting the prophet, what is the punishment for that? Abdul, if I have a slave, she is a female and she was insulting the prophet, what is the punishment for my slave for insulting the prophet according to Allah religion? Do you have an answer? Let me show you this story, guys, and show you that Islam and Saudi Arabia is exactly the same. To get those liars busted. This is a poor maid, servant, slave. You don't like Muhammad. Her owner is a Muslim blind man. A blind man who had a slave mother. She is mother, she had babies. Who used to abuse the Prophet. How she abused? She is a slave. She say, I don't, he's a liar. That's it. So this slave, she used to abuse the Prophet. When you hear the word abuse, you think that Muhammad was a child. She spanked him. She take his food. She ate his sandwich. She stole his panty. She broke his toy. She is a poor slave. He rebuked her, but she did not give up. One night, she began to slander the Prophet and abuse him. So you see the abuse? So he took his dagger and placed it in her belly and pressed it and killed her. And the child who came between her legs was smeared with the blood that was there. Look at this image. I don't know if you can make a movie about this. Her child is between her legs, and the mother, she is dying, and the blood is showering the baby. Do you see Muhammad here is a victim, brother? Muhammad is a victim, not this woman. Muhammad is the victim. The second day, the news came to the Prophet, and the Prophet is all about justice. Are you kidding me? No way. When the morning came, the Prophet was informed about that, about killing of this woman. So he assembled the people and said, I'm going to judge by Allah about this man who killed that whatever. So the man, he stood up and he told him, I am her master. She used to abuse you and disparage you. I forbade her, but she did not stop. I rebuked her, but she did not abandon her habit. I have 2 sons, like pearls from her. She was my companion. Last night she began to abuse you. So I took my dagger and I put it in her belly and pressed it until I killed her. The Prophet said, oh, be witness, no punishment for this blood. Do you see it? Do you see it, Muslims? So what's the difference between this story and those maids who disappear in Indonesia? Huh? Is that justice? And by the way, here, anyone notice how many stupid things happen? Not only how many ugly, disgusting things. Muhammad, he did not need witnesses. You see, in Islam, you need 4 witnesses to prove adultery. But the man, he killed a woman just because he said she insulted you, I killed her. Muhammad, he says it's okay, kill her. What if the man is lying? You know what I mean? Because now any man, he can kill his wife. They take him to the police. He says she insulted the Prophet. Okay, let him go. That's it. Because now this is Sunnah. This is the law. Any Muslim man, he can kill his wife now. No witnesses, no proof of the story whatsoever. He did not say, do you have witnesses that say she said that in the front of everybody, etc.? No, there's no witnesses. So any man can kill his wife, put a dagger in his belly, and shower his child between her legs by the blood of the mother. Look how evil he is and how evil this cult is, and they are proud about it. And Muhammad now is doing justice.
And the funny, by the way, they say to us in Islam we are forbidden from killing women, right? Maybe those who they are reposting my videos, the good ones of you who care, maybe you can copy this part and cut it and name the video. In Islam, we forbid killing women. That's what they lie to us. They say he cannot kill women. He killed her, and there's her blood is free, as if she is a chicken. Muhammad is God. You cannot speak against Muhammad. That will cause you your life. Your blood is for free. Anyway, guys, I think we have enough for today. And I apologize for lately. I like before I lost my internet because we lost electricity here. We have a flood. The weather is getting better a little bit now. Remember, I'm not going to open Skype no more, so don't try to text me there because the Skype became so crazy. If we have somebody to debate me, we can have him. He can call me using Paltalk. I use Paltalk for many years, and it's really good program. And the sound and the voice is very good there. Very simple. So in the future, if we have somebody he want to debate me and he is a sheikh with long beard or a short beard like Zakir Naik, Zakir Naik, he's trying to grow his beard, by the way, but it's not growing. I mean, he used all kind of fertilizer. He met all doctors, and he could not make it. So what we would do now? I mean, we cannot judge him by his beard. As you know, in Islam, size does matter. This is true, but not always, my friend. I mean, we cannot judge the guy just because of his beard. And maybe in the future, the beard of Zakir Naik will grow. You never know. Like always, things can get better. Maybe they will find a medicine for that or something. I feel sorry for him. The guy is desperately trying to grow a beard and never grow. Anybody told him to use a Miracle Grow? Again, guys, don't forget, if you want to read more of my books, we have our book in Spanish is already published in Amazon. Depend in your country. So if you like to read, we have the book in Spanish, we have it in German, we have it in French, we have it in Swedish, in Dutch, and now we are working in the Portuguese translation, and I hope the Russian too, and some of you working in the Indonesian version of it. So I hope that soon my books will cover many like the most important languages in this earth, so we can help people to understand how silly, how stupid this cult is. This cult is based on deception, nothing more, nothing less. So our enemy is not the Muslims. Our enemy is the deception, for they are deceived, and they are trying to get us deceived like them. So for you have a duty, and the duty is to protect yourself and your family and your children from being deceived. Your son, your daughter go to the school, they come back and they meet with children from their age, and between them there's Muslims, and Muslims are very well trained to attack Christianity. But your children, they never heard of what Islam is about. They know nothing. So there's one person, he is trained since he's a kid, a Muslim. The first thing they taught him in Islam to insult the Christians and the Jews. The Christians are evil, the Quran is the only book, the Bible is corrupt, etc. Your child, he do not know even what Islam is about. So he do not know how to answer, what to say, and how to say. And that will make your child a risk. So before you send your children out to the world, you have to arm them with knowledge, and our videos for free. You want reference? We have our books. I have thousands of videos. Let us say you are a person who cannot get my books. I have thousands and thousands and thousands. Me myself, I have no idea how many there are. Even though I am myself, I am the one who even delete them, but still people they copy and they are all over. So we have the best library for you to educate you about the cult of Islam, and the purpose to save the Muslims and to save your children's, so they will not be deceived and you will not be deceived. The Bible says, my nation been destroyed because of their ignorance. Ignorance is a problem. It's the biggest illness a human being he suffer from. So my friend, save yourself from ignorance. Learn, take notes, educate yourself, so you will not be infected and you can save others. With this, I say thank you for being here. May the Lord bless you. Christ is Lord, Islam is false, and see you soon again. Bye-bye.